Las Bandidas.
Los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar. Dulces como tus besos, dulce el sabor del tiempo, como un barril añejo, todo un recuerdo, son las bandidas de mi corazón. Bandidas, bandidas, los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas, bandidas, tú y yo nos volvemos a encontrar. Tomaremos otra copa hasta el final.
Las Bandidas.
Here I am, Oligario. Why don't you face me instead of stabbing me in the back?
Bandidas las que un día
Las Bandidas.
aprendieron a amar.
How can you even think of coming to my
Daddy,
house?
no.
The same way that you were trying to scare me. What did you want? That you'll intimidate me? Well, no. Especially when you were firing from the shadows.
Get out
You are
right
such
now.
a coward.
Get out of here because I'll smash your face
Daddy,
in.
no. Please stop. That's enough.
You always threaten but never do anything face to face. Coward!
I said get out of here or I'll kill you, Rodrigo. I'll kill you.
Rodrigo, what are you doing here? Get out of my house right now. Please don't insist on staying. Just go.
Let go of me. I am going to fix this one way or another.
No, Daddy, no. Stop please.
Now you'll know who the boss here is, you miserable peasant. Get on your knees. Hey man, don't make any trouble. Just shut up. Who are you to tell me what to do? Listen to me and just put down your gun. Yeah? Why should I? I have had it with you, you scumbag. How dare you even think of coming close to my woman? You're going to pay for this, you swine.
Julia,
Yes?
go set the table, please.
Yes, I will do that.
Thank you. Amparo,
Yes?
I want to talk to you.
What's going on, Annie?
Okay, forgive me for interfering. Forgive me for talking about this. But, well, my love, you know how much you and your sisters are like daughters to me.
Oh, but this sounds like something serious.
For me, it is. Amparo, what's going on with you and my son?
I don't know what you're talking about, Nanny.
Then maybe, I don't know, maybe I must be imagining things. Because I can't understand it. You used to be very good friends and even covered up for each other's mischief. But lately, the only thing that you do is fight.
Well, it's just that the two of us have very different points of view.
Amparo, I may not be your mother, but I know you as if I were. So tell me exactly what you're hiding.
Get out. Get out of
Daddy,
here.
please
I'm
stop
giving
it.
you a warning.
What's your warning?
That you should confront a man and not shoot him from behind the shadows.
What is
Do you
going
hear
on
me?
here?
I don't even need a gun in order to shut your
Okay,
mouth.
that's enough, sir. Get out of here. Rodrigo, my father's not a murderer, so I'd appreciate if you get out of the house immediately.
What about gunshots? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. My foreman and I got shot at from your ranch.
Well, I didn't shoot at anyone, and neither did I give orders to do so.
You know very well who it was.
Rodrigo, leave now.
He has to pay for what he's done.
No.
I'm going to shut his
No,
mouth
Dad,
up.
you just stay here. I won't let you go out. Please.
Just calm down.
Peasant or not, I am a man just like you. If you kill me, you'll pay for it. You're not like me, huh? An animal in the woods is worth more than you. And you are planning to kill me like an animal. Or what will you do? At some point, you will have to put that gun down. So what then, huh? You will go very far away from here. I want you out of this ranch for good. And if you dare come back, you can be sure I'll kill you. Now let's go, walk! Come on! I said walk! Apparel.
Rodrigo! Wait a minute, Rodrigo!
None of this concerns you, Corina. So please, do not interfere with this.
That's where you're wrong. This concerns me because everything that has to do with my father or my family concerns me. And you don't have any right to come here just to insult us and accuse us, and especially to incriminate my father in a murder when you have absolutely no proof of that at all.
No. I don't know how to say this. I'm very sorry for what happened in there. But those gunshots had come from this property. Do those bullets have to go through my body in order to convince you?
Do you know what? I don't need your sarcasm. It's perfectly clear to me that all of this should be blamed in this war and this hate from the past. But this is not fair. The situation's not fair to me, nor to my sisters, because we weren't even there to witness anything at all. And we can't even tell who's been telling the truth and who's been lying. And what you just did, when you were in there, Rodrigo, what you did to my father, the way you treated him, was horrible. You might as well have killed me. You completely destroyed the image that I have of you. Destroyed it completely.
Corina. Entering my own house to accuse me of murder?
Darling, you have to calm down.
Excuse me.
Here, take this.
Oh, there's your professor. Huh? A scoundrel, that's who you want to work with that trash. And for him, you dared to defy me.
I am sorry, Dad. I'm really sorry.
Warning didn't do you any good. There you have it, Isabel, exactly what he's like. A scoundrel who has no respect for your family.
Daddy, no. No, you can't talk to Corina like that. She's not to blame for anything.
Yes, but it will certainly serve as a lesson.
Look, you stay out of this because nobody asked for your opinion.
Well, this is a really nice way to end our dinner. Luckily, your boyfriend didn't have to witness this show.
Oh, no.
This is what happens when you think you're better than others. You think you're so high and mighty. Well, today, you'll have to sleep like the horses.
It's okay, darling. Everything's all right. There. It's okay. Nothing will happen to you. Don't you worry. I'm going to take care of you. Just relax, darling. I'll take care of you.
Corey, I know what happened was very tough. It was just terrible to see them fighting, confronting each other, to see our father threatening him. It's not fair, but let's turn the page, Corina. If you keep crying, nothing will be resolved at all. You know that.
You know, I feel really so sad, Babby, and I just can't understand because I don't even know why this happened. This could have been avoided. Imagine what could have happened just because of the hatred between the two families.
I've always told myself, something very serious must have happened to make these two families hate each other that way.
I am crying because I really can't understand how Rodrigo could have done something like that. And I really don't know if I should believe that something like that could happen, because if it's true, they could have killed him.
Yes, well, I think they're both right. Somebody must have shot Rodrigo, but our father had nothing to do with that.
Do you know what hurts me the most, Fabi?
What?
What really hurts me the most is that the image I have of Rodrigo Irazabal has completely been destroyed. It's been ruined. And the man that was so sensitive, who was a perfect gentleman, he was not the man I saw tonight. He's not the person I know. And those eyes? Those were not Rodrigo's eyes.
What? His eyes? I don't understand. Are you in love with Rodrigo Irazabal?
Mr. Rodrigo, with all due respect, I think that for me, what you just did was really crazy.
What do you know?
Well, here everything is known. A farmhand called from Las Bandidas. What I can't understand is, why didn't you want me to go with you? Why didn't you tell me so I could go? I've told you so many times that Olegario Montoya is a man who should be dealt with caution.
For me, no one can intimidate me. And least of all that sewer rat, disguised as a man. And now, he's been forewarned, right?
Yes, well, but I just hope this won't bring another problem.
I don't even care what he thinks. I'm not scared of him. And if he wants to, he'll have to see me face to face. Olegario Montoya will just have to learn how to respect me.
Let's go, my dear. It's late. And tomorrow we'll leave early for San Lorenzo. Frankly, do you want to come with me?
Of course I do. I wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. Besides, I really want to see this Fabiola.
My love, I've told you many times that Fabiola is someone who's pretty.
You told me that she's pretty, Daddy, but that's not what matters. Daddy, you're my king. And I won't accept anyone beside you if she doesn't love you and value you as you deserve.
Well, then that's great. I have someone to defend me.
Yes.
Fabiola is a marvelous woman. You'll see.
Uh-huh. But does she really love you? Daddy, I don't want you to have what you had with my mother. I mean it.
Forget it, my love. Enough. Let's change the subject. Well, Fabiola is an excellent woman. She's the ideal woman for me.
Are you sure?
Very, very sure.
All right.
You know, whenever a woman describes a man by the way he treats and looks at her, it's usually because there are other feelings. Corey, look at me. Are you in love with Rodrigo Irazabal?
That's not what I meant to say.
Maybe, but I know you. You're my sister, and I know that something is going on.
But how can I fall in love with the worst enemy of my father? I can't fall in love with him.
You told me he made you uneasy. You told me he made you nervous when you were with him. That he somehow impressed you with his words. If that's not love, what is it, Corey?
I don't know. I don't know. And you see, I would also like to know what it is that I feel for him since it's so strong, Fabi. What do you think?
Well, it seems obvious. You fell in love with the worst enemy of our father.
And what you just did? When you were in there, Rodrigo? What you did to my father, the way you treated him? Was horrible. You might as well have killed me. You completely destroyed the image I have of you, Rodrigo. destroyed it completely.
You were right all along. Hatred won't let me love you.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
Las Bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las Bandidas.
Rodrigo is so confused and so daring. Imagine him coming here to your own house. I'm so glad that you put him in his place, my darling.
Stop, Milena. Stop, please. Don't talk about it anymore.
We did what you told us to.
They said you wanted to see me.
Never again. Never again will you do anything against Irazabal. I did not order this.
Let's drink this lime blossom tea, okay? To calm down our nerves, my dear. And be able to sleep after all that scandal.
Nanny, why do the Irazabals and the Montoyas hate each other so much? You must know since you've been with my dad since forever.
Darling, events from the past should be left there, in peace. Let's not talk about them. Why don't we drink this tea in order to calm down, and then we can go to sleep?
Don't evade the topic, Nanny.
Oh, darling. This is a dispute that happened many years ago. Problems arising from fights between men who don't know how to solve them unless it's with violence. After those conflicts, everything got mixed up, dear. Even the memories got tangled, and one never knows the truth about all that.
Very well. Then I want you to just start with the things that you do remember.
Mother, what happened? Can you tell me what the farmhands are talking about?
Nothing important, son. The same old story between Mr. Rodrigo and Mr. Olegario.
Ruben? Have you seen Ronaldo?
Oh, yeah. He was in the stables, hugging a bottle of rum. He was so drunk he couldn't even walk. In fact, he fell to the ground and I picked him up.
Oh my goodness!
I'm afraid that poor Reynaldo might hurt himself. Carrying a gun with you when you're drunk could be very dangerous.
You'll like San Lorenzo. It's a small town, but there's always something to interest you. Besides, you won't get bored because you'll always be with me.
Is the hotel nice? 5-star?
No, there are no luxury hotels in San Lorenzo. It's a hotel that's modest, comfortable. But you know what? I'll buy a small house soon.
Really?
Yes.
And so you're also planning to live here? You must love this Fabiola very much. But if I were you, I would have looked for a girlfriend who lived closer. When will we see each other then?
Always, my love. No matter how far I am, I'll always be there for you.
You'd better. Now that I'll have to share you with Fabiola, I hope that I'll like her at least.
You'll like her a lot.
And so he has a daughter.
Yes, her name is Marisol. It's obvious he adores her. Every time he talks about her, his face lights up.
Well, this speaks well of him. Especially because men around these places don't do much for their children. Much less if they're separated, because he's divorced, right?
Yes, and what I know is that the mother of Marisol apparently abandoned them when she was very young. In fact, Marisol was living with her grandmother all her life, her maternal one.
Oh, really? And so why is it that Alonso loves his daughter so much, but he's living in San Lorenzo? As far as I know, in the city there are many animals to cure.
Well, of course, Nanny. There are dogs, cats, and others, but I imagine that if he wants to have some space that's as big as this one... I don't know, Nanny. I have this feeling that he's been in this town before, and there's something in this place that attracts him and calls him.
I'm sorry, Victoria. It seems that everything is just going wrong. That's good.
I'm married.
My darling has eaten all of her oatmeal.
But I can't know.
You know, I like that. I like that you eat everything that I give you. You know that it's for your sake.
He would never be
Do you want something else, darling?
my dead body. How could he do this to
I have to go and shop for a few things, but I'll be right back.
have children?
And when I come back,
Why is
I'll
this
give you your
happening?
medicine.
I gave up.
And then I'll move you closer to the window so you can watch the people go by.
My father hates me.
I have to go.
Everything just so that he will marry
For now, when the time is right, the two of you can talk again. Please, don't worry yourself so.
I can't wait any longer.
Mister? What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're a priest. What are you looking for? The church?
Yes.
The church is that way. Pleased to meet you. My name is Nellie. And you are?
To you? For you, I'm Father Jubito.
Would you like to use the bathroom?
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
Las bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las
a amar.
bandidas.
I don't remember Alonso here in San Lorenzo, my love.
You don't say.
Even as a child, really. His face doesn't seem familiar to me.
Nanny, if you don't remember him, how could I? Because I'm sure that I would have set my eyes on him. I can assure you of
really?
that.
I think so too, my dear. Drink your coffee, Fabiola.
Thank you.
I wonder what happened to Karina. She hasn't come down for breakfast.
Oh, poor girl. After what happened last night, the poor girl must feel terrible.
Well, of course. Apparently, she was so affected by the argument between Irazabal and her father.
Because she's very sensitive, Nanny. Karina is affected by everything, I think.
But my love, it was terrible. It felt more like anguish and desolation.
Well, I'm telling you, it was, Nanny. It was so serious. I'd never seen my father like that in my life, right?
But my love, the nerve of Irazabal, huh? Coming here to this house to accuse Mr. Oligario of wanting to kill him.
Yes, you see, it's the last straw. There must have been a mistake. Because it's impossible for him to say that someone had shot him from our property. You see, my father would never do that. Nanny, he'd never do anything like that, I'm sure.
No, but someone obviously did.
Nanny, come on. I mean, really. Of course someone did it, but it wasn't my father because my father's not a murderer. The man is very much mistaken.
Remigio? Remigio!
Yes. What is it, boss?
Do you know where Alonso is? He should be here by now.
Well, boss, I'm sure he's arriving soon. Remember you gave him permission yourself so he could go to the city today?
Yes, I know, but he's not here.
Yes, he will be here, Mr. Rodrigo. Please calm down. Alonso is a responsible person.
I don't know what's going on. Well, but the truth is... Okay, let's just do what matters to me.
Sure, what is it?
Remigio, I want you to go out immediately with 2 farmhands and inspect all the boundaries of the ranch that's linked to the Montoyas.
Yes, boss, if you say so. You see, I'd like to remind you, sir, that the distance is quite far, and that the boundaries go all the way to the ocean.
Then do it area by area. Okay? But please, do it immediately. I want you to check if the fences are in the places where they should be. Because I suspect that miserable jerk has gone back to his old tricks. I think he's slowly moving into my property.
Okay, Mr. Rodrigo. I'll do it.
What are you waiting for?
Yes. Excuse me.
Yes?
Hello, good morning. This is Martha Moreno, and I was informed by my office that you wanted to speak with me.
Of course, counselor. Yes, I need your advice involving some of my land, and you were recommended with very good references.
That's great, Mr. Rodrigo. I look forward to meeting you, so we don't have to waste our time with introductions. So what do you propose?
Well, first, I'd like you to come over to the ranch so we can analyze the situation. Yes, frankly, I'd like to treat you as a guest, so tell me when you're coming.
All right. Let me check my schedule first, and I will let you know when I can go. Is that fine with you?
Excellent. I'll expect your call. Thank you.
Well, that's the square, and there's the church. Pretty, isn't it?
Yes, it's pretty. Very pretty.
But you're gonna have to look for the keys at the precinct, because it's been closed for a while now. Talk to Horacio, the civilian chief.
The civilian chief? Of course, he has them.
Yes.
Oh, and please let me know when we're having the next mass. Well, I ain't very devout.
But now I think I'm gonna dedicate more time to heaven. Excuse me, Father.
Blessings, Father.
Thank you for doing me a favor. Thanks for doing me a favor. If you're going to be a priest, you have to think and talk and act like a real priest. Who said I'm afraid?
Las Bandidas Ranch.
Oh, Daddy, we already got the notice from Customs about the rum shipment from Spain that arrived in port. It's just that tomorrow they're going to be unloaded. And here, Dad, is the invoice. We have to check it very well before it's released to the buyer. Look at it. This one, too.
Thanks for being on top of things. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be so efficient.
Oh, Daddy, you know I enjoy my work very much. I adore this land. You know what? I can't imagine my life doing anything else.
Yes, I know. You're the one who's most attached to the land. Are you coming with me? The horses are in the corral. I'd like to know your opinion.
Of course I am, Daddy. I'll follow you after leaving this.
Why are you holding that in your hand?
Oh, well, apparently Reynaldo dropped it in the stables.
You said he dropped it?
Yes, but I don't know. I've been looking for him to give it back to him, but I can't find him. I don't know where he is.
Give me that thing. When you find him, tell him to come and see me. In this house, the guests don't carry firearms.
Yes, Daddy.
Darling,
What are you going to do with that gun, Oligario?
don't tell me you're going to look for trouble with Rodrigo Irasabal.
I'm not interested in seeing that jerk.
I hope so. I wouldn't want to live through another situation like last night.
Relax. Where are you going?
I'm going to town to buy some creams that I need. And of course, I'm going around so I can look for a present for you. So long, my darling.
Hello, Pancho.
Hello, girl.
Have you seen Ruben?
Yes. He's out there in the fields. He's preparing the land for planting.
Saddle a horse for me.
I'm going for a ride.
All right.
Pancho, did you happen to see Reynaldo?
No, I haven't seen Mr. Reynaldo. Excuse me, I'll saddle your horse, okay?
Reynaldo? Reynaldo?
Las Bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las Bandidas. San Lorenzo headquarters.
Thank goodness they sent a young priest now and not an old grouchy one like the one we had. Oh, may he rest in peace.
He died as well? I meant to say that we are but dust, and we are going back to ashes again.
Of course. Sure, you know what? I'll go look for my uncle, the civilian chief, okay? Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Wanted, alias El Elegante.
And so we have a priest now. Good grief, at last. Praise the heavens. Pleased to meet you, Father.
Hobito, Father Hobito, at your service.
Excuse me, for the way I look, I wasn't expecting you here. In a second, I'll give you the keys to the church and to the sacristy. So you can start settling down. Sorry. This one. That's a Beth.
What is it, Uncle?
I'll drop by the sacristy in a few minutes and we'll chat. You take the father to the church. Show it to him and show him the sacristy too, okay?
Sure. Come with me, Father. I'll give you a tour.
Go ahead, Father.
May God bless you and pay you back.
Amen. Be very careful with him.
Let me help you, please.
I got it. Thank you.
This way.
See you soon.
Godspeed.
Goodbye.
Laurento Hotel.
All right. Hello, how can I help? Your personal matters turned out to be very pretty.
This is Marisol, and she's staying with me.
Of course. But there's no more room. Okay then, if you're married or living together. What I mean to say is that the room will cost double, or should I say triple. And that's that.
Fermina, you didn't understand. Marisol here is my daughter. And I want an adjoining room for her.
She's what? Your daughter? Well, that's different. Okay, let's see where we can put her.
Marisol?
Marisol. How pretty your daughter is.
Why are you here, Julia?
Well, I know you always come this way, so I decided to bring something for breakfast.
You drunkard!
This girl is beautiful, just like her father.
Okay, I'll get our luggage.
Yes, fine.
Corina. Why are you here? I didn't think you'd come back so soon.
You and I have to talk.
I brought over these patties set by Mrs. Zenaida and a sandwich I made for you.
Thank you, Julia. I'll eat them after I'm done with my work.
Ruben, and have you decided when you are leaving?
When I'm leaving from where?
Well, from the ranch, like you said.
Well, I don't... I don't know, Julia. I imagine soon.
And you're still thinking if we are going to leave here together, right?
As of now, no.
Ruben, come on. Please take me with you. Because if it's not with you, I won't leave.
But why? Why must you come with me?
Well, because Hello. Surprised?
Well, quite frankly, yes, madam.
Malena, madam doesn't sound so good.
Why not?
It sounds so formal and distant. Just use my name.
Okay, as you wish. You're the type of person who disconcerts someone you never expect but appear out of nowhere. And that's not always nice.
There are encounters that you can't avoid. Do you believe in fate, Alonso?
And who is she? Is she Fabiola? Is she your girlfriend?
Did you count the horses?
Yes, Mr. Olegario. And it seems there are 2 pregnant mares.
That's even better. We have to inform the veterinarian so he can examine them.
Mr. Olegario, with all due respect, I've been thinking that if we're really going to be bringing up racehorses, it's better that we hire another veterinarian so that we can have one of our own, sir.
That's true, Sergio, that's true. But in the meantime, we will keep the one that we know. I know that for you this is like a hook to the liver, but you just have to learn to be patient.
They're doing well, Daddy. Nothing wrong to start with, right? Good morning, Sergio.
Good morning, Fabiola.
And so, are you tearing down the cottage like my father said? Or have you already finished?
No, not yet.
What? Which cottage? I haven't ordered you to tear down any cottage. What's this all about?